Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps me out. Apart from that, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so I have a slight confession to make. A couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video about a £20 cone filter that you can buy from Halfords. Well, I've taken it off. Now the reason for that is I've been listening to you guys. You've been commenting below and saying like, that's not what you want a panel filter. Somebody was saying that they noticed a reduction in power and stuff like that, and to be honest, I did actually notice. It was almost like I was under boosting. So normally if you're just chilling at 30 and the speed limit changes to 40, just put your foot down a bit to speed up to 40 and there's no issue. Well, then it was like you put your foot down a little bit and then it will start speeding up to 40. And it was like there's a delay in the pedal, and the only thing that's different is that. So I've put the old airbox back on, and it's driving how it used to drive now. It's a lot more responsive. It doesn't feel like it's under boosted, which is why I've taken it back off. So let's talk about panel filters and why I personally reckon that they're better than these cone filters. So obviously a panel filter is just basically your standard air filter that is already in the car and what you change on your servicing. But you can buy high performance panel filters, so it's basically like having one of these but without the whoosh noise that really excited me and why I enjoy driving with this on. But the biggest selling point to me with a panel filter over the cone filter is cold air intake. Like where the cone filter had no protection from the engine while sucking in cold air like it's supposed to, I don't want it sucking in too much hot air from the engine, and then which will equate to damaging the engine because it's sucking in warm air. But obviously the panel filter sits inside your airbox, so it's protected from the heat of the engine. That way it's going to equate to more power because it's sucking in more cold air, and even better fuel economy. And what I was researching, people was gaining between 3 and 4 horsepower just from swapping out their standard panel filter to a performance panel filter, which isn't a lot, but every little helps, I suppose. Okay, so this next thing applies to like both cone filters and panel filters. They will save you money in the long run, because instead of having to change the air filter, I think it's like every 1 or 2 years, you basically just clean it down and it's as good as new. Put it back in the car and you'll probably find you will never have to replace it in the time that you have the car. And I mean, unless you have the car for like 10 years, then it might start to get a bit old and need a new one. But me personally, I probably won't have this car long enough to even need to clean it if it's like every 2 years. But that's just me as a person, to be honest. Okay, so something else I just want to touch on real quick. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I have been reading about these panel filters, and people have been saying that the oil that's on them covers your MAF sensor or your mass airflow sensor, and eventually that causes that to stop working and you'll need to replace that sensor. Some people are saying this is a thing, other people are saying this isn't a thing. I'm not too sure. I wish I could give you a definite answer if that actually happens, but unfortunately I can't. But I just wanted to mention it, so if it is a thing, I've warned you about it, and if it isn't a thing, then you have no worries about it. So yeah, I hope this video was informative for you, and I hope it explains why I've taken the old cone filter back off. The other thing, the channel's now on Instagram. I've made an Instagram just for the channel. It's ESMRYT because ESMR was taken, annoyingly. So yeah, make sure you'll check that out. I will be posting on there. Probably like little teasers for videos, any nice pictures that I get of the car, that sort of thing basically. So make sure you check that out. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, make sure you leave a like rating, comment anything below. I always try to reply to my comments. Subscribe if you're new, and peace.